Hello, and welcome to Post Walk Weekly, episode 7. This is Sunday, the 144th day of Putin's war, and I'm starting with you back there. That's my house, and this is my grapevine, which is the good news. I have a list of about 6 things, and I'm going to either get it coordinated or just cut this short. But the good news is that my grapes, I planted the vine in 2006, and it's one of the very few poems I know by heart because it's a haiku. So it's 5 syllables, 7, 5. The whole was ready for the gift of the grapevine. Today it's planted. And now, 16 years later, I get so many grapes, and they are all ready, so at the same time, and I fill a basket of about 10 pounds of grapes and walk to town every day and give them away because the wasps and hornets and things just eat them to pieces, and it's very frustrating. So the good news is there are these beautiful grapes, and I get to share them, and that's nice. The bad news is there's kind of a lot of bad news. Biden fist bumping Mohammed Bonsa, the acting or basic leader of Saudi Arabia. Is it just to get them to produce more oil, to bring prices down in America? It's just all so ugly and corrupt in a way. It's devastating, and more oil is not the answer. Why aren't we ramping up alternative sources and alternative things immediately? I don't understand. Of course, there was the bombing of the town west of Kyiv, in the western half of the country, south of Kyiv, but west, where only civilians were killed, and the 4-year-old girl, probably you've heard about it. It's just war crimes. And then I had a discussion with someone yesterday who called what's happening in Ukraine an issue. 144 days into this war, into soldiers dying, civilians dying, Russian soldiers dying, and to call it an issue? I can't really understand people like self-brainwashing just so they don't have to take it seriously. Okay, 2 final things. One is Ukrainecast, because of course most of the media isn't paying much attention to Putin's war. The war in Ukraine started by Putin on the February 24th. It's dying down in people's attention spans, but there is a 2 times a week episode called Ukrainecast by BBC News, which is a fairly, I think, respectable and trustworthy source, and I'm just so glad somebody continues to give it a full half hour twice a week. A little longer, I think, some days. And they have people from Russia, people from Ukraine. It's pretty investigative and pretty serious. And so if anyone cares and wants more information, Ukrainecast by the BBC is out there. And then lastly, I did see some of the visuals of this new telescope out in space, and it's pointless in a way. I mean, what does it mean? It's a lot of money, and what good is it doing anybody? But it's fascinating. I am so enraptured by these things. I love archaeology and astronomy, and maybe I never got past the A's in my information world, but check those out if you want a alternative. Thank you for listening. I'm keeping this going until I get the book done and I can do my part to perpetuate people's awareness about this terrible war. I've been Amma. Take care.